Namaste, the BJP Parliamentary Party meeting was a special one given the fact that the BJP came back resounding after 3 victories in the recent assembly polls, which include Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. There was a huge welcoming of the Prime Minister Parliamentary Party meeting in which, of course, BJP's National President JP Nadda garlanded the Prime Minister while the MPs present in the meeting shouted out slogans in support of Modi and spoke about Modi's guarantee. 2 or 3 very important things came out of this meeting. The Prime Minister spoke about the fact that when you work on ground for the people and when you work on ground extensively, then the results are there for everybody to see. The Prime Minister spoke about the fact that it's not just a contribution of him or any of the central leaders only. It is thousands and thousands of karyakartas or party workers who work relentlessly for the cause of the party that brought about the change of result as far as the party is concerned. Also, very importantly, the Prime Minister said that there are 4 castes or 4 jatis, as he said. He said the biggest jati is Garibi, the other jati is Mahila, the other jati is of course farmers, which is Kisan, and of course the Yuva, which is the youth. This is something that the Prime Minister has also earlier reiterated, and he said in one of the cluster meetings where he held with the BJP MPs of the NDA and also the NDA MPs, and he said that the only jati that this country understands is the jati of the poor and the downtrodden who've been marginalized and have not been able to get any benefits. So the Prime Minister said that these are the 4 jatis on which the party needs to work consistently. He has also raised the fact that it is very important for the party to focus and remain focused on ground, to work on the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra which the party is currently undertaking, another edition of which the Prime Minister himself will be gracing on Saturday. And the Prime Minister said that these are the seats on which that you will be able to see a landmark change. The Prime Minister said that the work on the aspirational districts done by the Modi government has yielded a huge amount of result, and that's the reason that close to 60 seats have been won in the recent assembly elections, where the party had worked on ground. For these districts were extremely backward, they do not have any basic facilities, but the party relentlessly worked for the cause of the people. This messaging coming in from the Prime Minister is extremely important at the back of the fact that you have the big Lok Sabha elections coming up in 2024. The Prime Minister has also given statistics to his party leaders, essentially saying that when Congress was given a chance to repeat the government, their performance was very, very lackluster, and probably only 20% of the seats were won back by them. But in comparison, Modi's government in the last 2 terms has been able to only increase their margin. Also, the fact that 50+% was the rise in terms of the number of seats and the number of new seats that the BJP was able to win in 2019. In the big build-up to the 2024 elections, the Prime Minister seems has blown the bugle as far as this campaigning is concerned, asking his party leaders to stay connected with the ground, to stay connected with the party beneficiaries, and also to stay connected with people who could be beneficiaries of the times to come.